what kind of property you should buy for investment in the year of 2020. Now, let's be honest, you're probably thinking, property investment is no longer as good as what it used to be. Gone are the days whereby you can buy a 300,000 property and you make 100k profit. Gone are the days whereby you can buy a property and then you can make positive cash flow of 200 to 300 ringgit. Some of you are probably holding on into a negative cash flow property, and if you were to sell the property today, not only you don't make any money, some of you today will probably have to sell it at a loss. Okay, now, then why do we have people who bought property at 400,000 today has got a valuation of 150,000 in just 2 years? While a bunch of people are renting their properties at negative cash flow, these guys are paying monthly installment of 1,008, unable to get a rental of 3,006 gross, right? So, the reason why I want to share this is that I think there are 7 things that you need to know in the year of 2020 before you buy any property if you want to buy property that can give you positive cash flow and also capital gains. First one is median, right? You must buy the property at the right price within that area. The property median in Mont Kiara versus Puchong versus Shah Alam versus Bangi versus Cyberjaya is completely different. A 600,000 property in Cyberjaya is expensive for high rise, but in Mont Kiara is dirt cheap. So once you understand the concept of median, you will know what kind of price will be the right price for the area. So first concept is median. Second concept is booster. What are the new things that will come into the area that could potentially increase property values, right? Because if your property does not have any more new story, your property story is a dead story. Third one is rentability. What kind of rental options do you have, and do you only have one rental option or you have multiple rental options on this particular property that you're about to buy? If you are buying a property whereby you only have one single rental option, you are dead. Okay? Never buy a property today they will not at least give you 2 or 3 executable rental options. Fourth, whatever you are buying, please make sure from a supply point of view, your supply is unique and you are not buying into an area or a property segment which is going to be oversupply. Because there's a reason why Cyberjaya Studios, 7 years ago is able to rent at 1,005 to 1,008, and today you can rent it for below 1,000. Why? Supply went up by more than double in the last 7 years. Fifth one, okay, is basically maturity point. There are property that will take 20 years to mature. That means when do you make money, right? So, and there are property that will be mature from day one. Remember the property that I was saying just now, installment 1,008, rental gross 3,006. Those are property that the maturity point is less than 1 year. So that means you buy the property, it's completely undervalued, therefore you make money from day one. There are properties today, when you buy, you will not see any money in the next 20 years. I guarantee you that. And we have been able to accurately predict that simply because we understand what is the median price. So, you must buy property with less than 5 years maturity point. Number 6, what is the unique selling proposition that your property would have that allows you to command a certain premium, that allows you to make money within that area? Because let's face it, there's going to be a lot of supply. So what is so special about your property that tenant will come and say, I would rather pay 300 additional to rent here rather than getting a 300 cheaper renting in the next building. And lastly, cash flow, right? No point buying property whereby your cash flow is horrible. So that means you pay to the bank 3,000 and your rental is 1,000. So that means every month you have a negative cash flow of 2,000 ringgit. Now, that is a horrible idea of investing. When you invest, you should be able to make money, not lose 2,000 per month and call yourself a property investor. Okay, so guys, if you want to make cash flow and capital gains from the property that you buy in the year of 2020, please make sure you observe these 7 criteria.